Hello to all my guys, girls, gays, days, and everybody in between. Welcome to the ShElite Showcase. I am your host with the Moses, the shaman of ShElite, the hardest woman in podcasting, Ms. Katie Kinsey, baby.
Baby.
Joining me, of course, my lovely co-host, the young Bucks Nation sensation, the fire-breathing, the Rhodes family, eating the spice of life, the sassiest senorita that I know, the hangman Adam Page, to my whittle devil Adam Cole, baby. Miss Wide Secrecy of Savannah. Hi, Savannah.
Katie. What's up, Katie?
For those who are joining us live, we are a little later than usual.
It's ShElite Showcase.
Things happen. But this won't be like a regular thing. We'll figure out like a more concrete time.
I know it's my fault, guys, and I would explain, but I can't.
She can't, but it's okay. We'll figure things out.
Katie
knows. Arm is
that's all that matters.
I know. I have all the details. Is all that matters. Just said on the real. Shout out you ladies. You got all the hustle. It's just Krish.
So that I got a handheld. Spoiler because my laptop's gonna die, so I got handheld. I'm gonna be Y2 mobile in a bit.
She will be, but that's okay. We're not there yet. Whatever. Fuck my banners. There they are. Twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase. You can watch there live. And you can also go to youtube.com/ShElite Showcase. You can also watch it there live. And if you follow both and you subscribe to both, you get notified when we go live. So if you have a later show or a show on a different night, you will know. You know?
Yeah.
In YouTube, no monies. Twitch, a little bit of monies.
Just a little bit of monies.
Just a smidge of monies. A smidgen. Hi, Will.
What's up?
Hola. All right. Let's go ahead and jump, dive, whatever, into these news and rumors. Not a ton of stuff. But we know that Backlash, WWE Backlash, is going to take place in St. Louis, if you will, on May 10th. So, that's going to be the first, WrestleMania Backlash. It's the first PLE after Mania. Yeah. So, St. Louis is a good choice. Home of Randall Keith Orton. I'm not going to...
Professional wrestling.
Well said, I will. Yes, you are. This is true. So that's happening. On this past episode of SmackDown, we got some vignettes that may or may not be some people coming to and possibly returning to WWE. That is Matt.
Roll call.
There's Matt. Don't worry, I have news specifically for Matt soon. We had a possible Rey Fenix vignette teaser little thing, and Aleister Black, which y'all know us. We fucks with Aleister Black.
Oh fuck yeah!
House of Black, House always wins. Aleister Black, no man is ever truly good. No man is ever truly evil. Amazing. If that's true, that's what the speculations are saying. This is just what we believe. Like her little thing says, she believes.
But in somebody else.
And she'll sing the song when she gets the chance. There's going to be a benefit show happening. I can't remember the date. I didn't write it down. I completely forgot. For Chris Bay, happening very, very soon. Oh. And WWE is letting Karrion Kross go because it is Karrion Kross's like home promotion. So a lot of people are coming together to go to this show and do this show, and that's Jesus says the 23rd. He believes. Thank you, Jesus. This Sunday. Thank you, TC. See, this is why the people are here. This is why.
They do the work.
They do the work for me when I forget to write stuff down.
And we just say it.
Thank you, everybody. So that's awesome that Karrion Kross is, quote unquote, being allowed to go. One of those stupid things. But, I mean, if you're looking across the board, like, Kross is going to that. Natalia's going everywhere but WWE TV.
Right.
Pete Dunne just got announced for Bloodsport, which is crazy. Like, I feel like Pete Dunne's gonna go crazy in that type of shit.
Oh fuck yeah, you will.
So like, they're trying, and now the thing is happening. So Lex Luger, who is going to the Hall of Fame, as we found out a few weeks ago, he wanted Sting to induct him in the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And Sting said, I don't know, because I have this deal with AEW. So now they're trying to possibly see...
Tony Khan, you better just suck it up and let him fucking do it. That's all I'm gonna say.
What she said, honestly.
Like, come on.
Like, for what reason?
You can't
absolutely
do that shit. And like, no, you can't pull that crap.
Yes, Reek, she did. Well, she bought it, but she didn't buy it. Also, I love that your little mobile thing down there, since it's my account, it's my little picture.
Right? It's amazing.
It's so cute.
I love
that picture.
It's gonna replace me soon, don't worry.
It's alright.
At 12%.
It's okay.
Okay. When you can't find your damn charger, but StreamYard still works on iPhone, so.
Yes, it does. I have joined many a show via cell phone.
There we go. And this is my first. It's cool. Gotta start somewhere.
I can barely hear Savannah. She's having laptop issues, so.
Should I just switch to my phone now? Might as well.
If you want to.
Yeah, let me leave here. Give me one
second.
Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my camera on here. Okay, perfect.
Okay. Let her leave this one. And then I will add her phone. There we go. Let her get situated first. You're muted, babe.
Sorry. How about now?
I mean, I can hear you.
All right, hold on. I'm going to scoot up a little bit. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's see.
Look at that. Look at you go. Handheld, baby.
You can look at, and you can see the whole Kenny wall.
You can. I know. It's not an illusion. It's real.
Yeah. All right.
Jesus said, I can hear her.
Yay!
Bienvenido. Woohoo!
Arriba.
She just starts speaking in hushed tones like a real heel.
Dang. All right, hold on.
No.
There we go. That's pretty good.
That's good.
There we go. We good. See, when in doubt, you always got mobile.
This is true.
Only thing is, let me find. There's the comments. There we go. So I can still read the comments. I don't know if I can put them up. Oh yes, I can. All right.
Look at that. She still has power, even on her phone. The more you know.
Yeah. All right. Let's keep going. Let's just keep going. Yeah.
Savannah, we have probably the biggest. I don't know. This might be our biggest signing to date in Babies Are Wrestling Federation. Are you ready?
Who's our biggest signing?
Baby Ritter, number 2, Olivia, born on St. Patty's Day.
Oh my God, congratulations. Oh my goodness, Babies Are Wrestling continues to grow.
Biggest signing to date.
Fuck yeah, dude. And bop.
Speaking of, Matt, this is the show, not the pre-show.
This is the show, yeah.
This is the show. Yes. Kate gave birth to a beautiful baby girl, Olivia, on St. Patty's Day.
Oh my goodness. You should have named her Seamus. I'm just kidding. I'm fucking with you.
I should have named her Seamus. This is crazy. Yeah, so I had a feeling you didn't see it yet, so I was like, oh, I can't wait to tell Savannah this.
No, yeah. Hello.
Hi, Tommy. Hola. Yeah. So, is there any news rumor wise thing that you saw that I didn't see?
Well, at TNA Sacrifice, because I was there, we have new TNA Knockouts champions. Ash by Elegance, formerly known as Dana Brooke from WWE, and her tag team partner Heather by Elegance won the tag team titles from Spitfire. That's her name, right?
Yep.
Danny Luna and Jody Threat.
Yep.
Cool girls, cool ladies. They're freaking dope. I got to like interact with some of them at ringside on the Saturday tapings. It was funny. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Congrats to them. You know, Ash, I think this is her first title in her wrestling career. So congratulations to her. And Heather, it was funny because they were wearing like, you know, they were that kind of like Tessa, they dressed up stereotypically Mexican and they had like the white shirts that were tied. Like, and then of course one of the chants during that match was take the shirt off.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, of course, yeah. I don't know if I need to go back and watch Sacrifice. I don't know how, but I'm gonna try. But I need to see if they kept that shit in or if they edited it out.
Oh yeah, that's true. It is weird being like at a show and experiencing stuff live.
Yeah, it is. It really is. But oh my god, it was so much fun. I have a little story time, but I will wait until my picks of the week for the story.
There we go. See, now you'll have to wait. Y'all want
a
little story. You have to wait a little bit.
Not
too long though.
Not too long, yeah. I was gonna say it's late, and I got somewhere to be later, so
I'm busy. Savannah has plans.
I have plans with the not with the but with the plans. Anyways. Anyway, all right. Sorry, Katie. Oh, and then David Finlay won the New Japan Cup. That's all.
Yes, I did see that. And he's gonna face somebody. Yeah, that person.
that guy.
That guy.
All right, but yeah,
I don't
know. Close enough. All right, Katie. That's all I got.
All right. Since it is still March 20th. It's still girls. It's still Women's Month, and you know, like I've been doing all month, we're gonna shout out a little woman's content creator in this wrestling space, and it's gonna be Wrestling Wind Down. Okay. Low specifically, their merch, spectacular, beautiful, gorgeous. Give you 14 more. Everything they are doing, they're gonna be in Vegas, obviously, because Low lives out there. Damn. They are having like their first like meetup as a thing, like her sorry. Well, they're gonna be at WrestleCon. They're gonna have a booth and like selling their merch, and then they're having like a meetup at I think Circa.
Okay.
So like they're doing shit. Hey,
well, yeah, I talked about that.
Gigi and Tatum are on Impact. Can you believe?
Yeah, I saw that. Because I was there.
Well, oh yeah, Matt wasn't here for that part of the conversation. Savannah's checking out Tatum's ass.
Dude, I'm just saying, like, I'm straight, but fuck, dude. Fuck.
I'm not straight. And...
Tatum told me to go to the gym and do some squats. I was like, damn.
We believe. Clap, clap.
Fuck
not
yeah,
there yet.
Dude. Fuck yeah. Okay, anyway.
But yeah, Wrestling Wind Down. That's where I want us to be eventually. You know, imagine ShElite Showcase meetup, crazy.
No one wants
people buying our merch couldn't be us.
Yeah, right. Fuck.
We'll get there. It's fun. Yeah. So shout out to them. Appreciate y'all. And now for I move all of my stuff around. Today in women's wrestling history, we're gonna go back in time, 2 years. Specifically, to Monday Night Raw. We had 2 women's matches. Listen, I was struggling. I was like, nothing fucking happened on this day. Like, what the hell?
Shit.
It's like sometimes, some weeks it do be like that. And we struggle, but we found one. Rhea defeated Bayley. And Asuka and Bianca defeated Piper Niven and Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green. We love
We love
Chelsea
Chelsea.
Green.
We love Chelsea. In this house, we stand our president, Chelsea Green.
Hell yeah.
All right. Now we're on to wrestlers of the week. You went first last week, right?
I believe so, yeah.
You believe?
Right.
No!
Yeah, I just
like,
happened to
like
clap.
Pavlov's dog. It's just like a fucking trigger.
Who's your tag team, Katie?
The family. Channing Stacks, Lorenzo, Luca Cruzifino, and Adriana Rizzo. Even though they lost because production sucks and showed Tony getting jumped in the back, which is disrespectful. Listen, we knew Stacks could wrestle. Adriana Rizzo, we knew could wrestle, and we know Luca can wrestle. But like watching Luca shine, I'm like, that's a Pittsburgh boy. So like, shout out to Luca. You know what I'm saying?
Say, there you go, hometown boy.
Every time he tweets about like Pittsburgh sports and stuff, I'm like, where are you at?
You're like, where are you, bro?
Family's down like the markets. That's fucked up.
Damn, bro.
That's due to the Dark State, which is Retributio's new name.
Retribution. That's hilarious.
That's what I was calling because they didn't have a name for the longest.
Oh, yeah.
Now they have one, and it's Dark State, which is, hear me out, kind of fucking stupid. Just saying.
I'm not gonna argue. All right.
Your tag team there.
I got one. They won their match at Sacrifice. Spoiler, all my picks this week and next week are gonna be from TNA because I was fucking there. So, but this one in particular was a steel cage, almost like a War Games-esque match, but it was a steel cage, just regular steel cage around the ring. But it was the team of Whoa, Walk with Elijah, not Elias, not Ezekiel, the triplet of the three, Elijah. And then Leon Slater, Matt Hardy, Nick Nemeth, even though fucker turned heel later, and Mr. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Because they love him in London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada and Mexico. They say, I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Wave your hands.
No. No. That's the longest I've let you go with that song.
But yeah, Mr. Joe Hendry, the TNA World Champion, who I got to meet after the show. He was really nice. There was a video somewhere on my story, just with all the other freaking posts I made on my story. It was a lot. But yeah, he was really nice. He let me hold the belt. He was really nice. And he let me give him a hug. I was like, can I have a hug? Of course, bring it in. And I was like, fuck yeah. And so that's where, of course, I got this shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, sorry.
You're fine.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, it's because my dad texted me, so I'm just it's because, hold on, sorry, y'all. But yeah, anyways, so they won the match. It was really good. Some awesome spots in that match. Freaking Elias or Elijah freaking showed up on a horse. It was great, dude.
Okay, Hangman.
Singing, yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, bro, pull the Hangman, and then we all sang along to Joe Hendry's music, which was, of course, really good. It was good to see Nick Nemeth because, you know, I've liked him since he was Dolph Ziggler, and then even same with Matt Hardy. I'm like, I know he's old, but shit, like seeing him that close, I'm like, holy fuck, this is amazing. And then
old, new, damn.
Even like new faces I've seen, like Leon Slater and Leon Slater. Even Joe Hendry was technically a new face that I've never seen live. But it was overall a good ass freaking match. Even afterwards when fucking Nick Nemeth turned on Matt Hardy, motherfucker, but it's cool. But that's my tag team.
Okay. And I mean, hey, if Hendry shows up to be Jay's partner on Monday, he'll be your part of your tag team next week too.
And you'll get to hear the full song, Katie.
No, no full song. I think if you do the full song, that gets me a strike on something. I'm not trying to have that.
I know. Watch Joe Henry copyright us.
I was like, and this is why.
I know, right?
I don't
But
trust
yeah,
them.
but I got the shirt because I believe.
It's a cute shirt.
It is a cute shirt. I like it. It's like simple. Yeah.
There we go. So for my famales, my womanzas, I have 4.
Okay. It's Women's Month. You can have as many as you want.
It's Women's Month. So 2 matches, both women from both matches is how it's going.
Okay.
First on NXT, we had Sol Ruka losing in her match for the Women's United States Championship against our president, Chelsea Green. It was so fun. It was such a fun match. The crowd was singing the Pledge of Allegiance.
That's crazy.
Like, the fuck is happening in those NXT tapings, yo? But that was fun. That was a really fun match. And, like, Zarya speared the absolute shit out of Alba Fire on the outside. Whack.
Okay.
Crazy. Beautiful. Amazing. And then on Dynamite, see, women can main event an AEW show, Tony Khan. Crazy how that fucking works, huh?
Right?
Like, yes. Megan Bayne and Chris Statlander. Oh, 2 beautiful, beefy women killing it. And Megan Bayne won clean, technically. I mean, probably before got involved a little bit, but like then she got kicked out. But that match was fun. And then Timeless Tony Storm, our fucking gem of a champion. She said, "My God, you're a big bitch." This is all to Megan Bayne, by the way. She said, "The bigger they are." This again, and the way I say these are direct quotes from Tony Storm last night. The bigger they are, the harder they come. Again, direct quote. Another direct quote. They're going to have a date at Dynasty, and Tony is going to make her thighs shake, her body quake, and be leaving with this strap on, referring to the title. Tony Storm, the woman that you are.
Damn, she's just...
I love her. I aspire to be her.
How can you not love her?
She's the funniest fucking person.
You're like, just a hater if you don't like her.
Fucking facts. And like usually like some people take offense to like the over-sexualized stuff because, you know, they hate women. But the way Tony says it with such fucking conviction that you're just like, wait, what? What did she say?
Like, huh? Yeah, exactly.
Huh?
Huh? Yeah. Huh?
Where'd you go?
Savannah. Oops, sorry. I was just, my dad just texted and I swiped down, like, you know, you have to like whoosh to see your notifications. I didn't think you would cut me out then, but I guess you did.
I was like,
you're like, she left again. No, that's my fault. That's my fault. All right, sorry.
It's okay. Who are your famales, your womanzas?
I have 2. One of them won her match. The other one, unfortunately, did not. Oh, bullshit, though. The one who did win her match and still the TNA Knockouts Women's Champion, Masha Slamovich. She is absolutely fucking incredible in person as she is on television. If there's anything I've learned by going to these TNA shows is that I am a huge fan of Masha Slamovich. I was one of the few who was like really like hyping the shit out of her while everyone else was going for Cora. I was like, no, let's go fucking Masha. I was like a mark for her at these shows. And then my second pick, she unfortunately didn't win her match. She lost to the racist Chin herself. Lei Ling Yi.
There you go.
Formerly known as Xia Li, but she absolutely fucking killed it. It was also really cool to see her live for the first time. She can pull out some fucking moves. She lost to the racist Chin who, you know, took cultural appropriation to a different level, dressing up as a fucking chola in front of the El Paso crowd. It was crazy. But I spilled some tea to Katie, but I'm not going to say it here because that's kind of private. But yeah, I told Katie some tea about the Chin.
Listen, If it walks like a racist and it talks like a racist, it's a racist.
Of course, again, I don't know if they got edited out, but of course there were the "you're a racist" chants. But we spiced it up a little because we're from El Paso, so we got some "es racista," and then there was actually some back and forth because we at first got "she's a racist" and "no, she's not," because we got some simps in the house. But there was a moment where we got "you're a racist," and then "es racista." So she basically got called racist twice in 2 different chants in 2 different languages.
Wow, getting called a racist in a round is crazy.
In 2 different languages.
Bilingual racist.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so Masha Slamovich and Lei Ling Yi are my picks.
Love it. Love it. Also, fuck Tessa Blanchard. I don't even care. I'm not even calling it. Straight to her face. Fuck you, racist ass bitch. Yes, I'm fucking club, but I don't even care. The chin stores all her racism.
Also, I didn't make the sign because first of all, I didn't have time, but also I was like, I don't want to get it taken away. And my seats are so good. I really didn't want to get in trouble. So I was like, okay, like, I didn't want to risk it. But to be fair, I didn't make a good sign either. I didn't make like any other sign. But again, honestly, I just like I took a few pictures. I took a lot of pictures. But really, I just enjoyed the show for the most part. Like I thought I was gonna be recording like almost the whole matches, or oh, we got to get this spot, got to get that spot. Like no, I actually took like I didn't spend as much time on my phone as I thought I would.
Yeah, that's how I was at the indie show I went to a few weeks ago. Like, I got a few good pictures, and then I was just like enjoying it. Like, I got to watch like a career versus career match and like a wedding, and it was great. I was just like, damn, this is crazy. Yeah. The times, guys, you don't have to put everything on your phones.
Exactly.
Sometimes you just gotta live in the moment. Hi, Vince. Yes. That's what the name of this is. And listen, there's a method to my madness, I swear.
Okay.
Y'all find out soon. My manzos, my men, my males. I have 2. First, defeating Ludwig Kaiser in a I think it was a no DQ or a street fight. I don't know. They're all the same. Mr. Cero Miedo Penta. I mean, come on. It's so fun. Like, he's so fun to watch, and he's so cool. And he, ran the barricade. Just, guys, be like Penta.
Be like Penta.
Be chill.
Instead of Penta says, it's Katie says.
Be like Katie Penta. Says, be like Penta.
Yeah.
No holds barred. Thank you, Vince. They're all the same. It's all the same fucking thing. No disqualification. There are no rules. Put your shirt back on. There's one rule. Anybody remember that commercial?
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes I say things that are just stored up here and nobody gets it, and then I'm just like, fuck.
No, that's cute.
And it's okay. It's fine. Him and then sick him. Braun fucking Breaker defeated Finn Balor. Damn, Finn got beat on St. Patty's Day. That's fun.
That's kind of funny, if you ask me.
It's kind of funny. It was just such a good match. Braun is so fun. He's so quick. He's like the Flash, super fast. But then after the match, after Judgment Day fucking came out, Penta came in for the save, and then we got the standoff between Sarah Miedo and.
So together they're Cero.
Cero, bark, 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 bark. Yeah. Which I'm 100% okay with that being just a one-on-one match at Mania, by the way. We don't need to. We can do like a multi-man for something else. I want just that. If I can just have that, please. Thank you. Savannah, your manses, your mollies?
I have one. This one might come as a surprise, but dude absolutely stole the fucking show. Not one, but both nights in El Paso. And not only just in the match, but dude was super fucking over with the crowd. Like, I would dare say more over than Chavo. Maybe just as much as Chavo. And that is Mr. Mike Santana, bro. He was fucking over as fuck. And dude, that's someone else who I'm like, dude, I think I'm genuinely a fan now. It was so fucking cool to see Santana absolutely kill it against Ali twice. But oh my god, it was such a good match. He showed up in a lowrider wearing an Eddie Guerrero shirt. Bro brought tears to all our eyes and won the El Paso crowd over. Oh, it was incredible. And he actually lost. It was an upset at the pay-per-view. He fucking lost to Ali. Yeah, everyone was pissed, and I was pretty pissed too. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what are we here for? But then on spoiler, it probably just happened right now on Impact. He had a rematch, but then he won via countout because Ali was a pussy. But that's where my story comes in. So yeah, they had the rematch on Impact, and on the tapings, so like which are now on, which are for here for today, Thursdays, I was sitting hard cam side. I wasn't on the hard cam because I was a little more to the left or to the right if you're watching on TV, but that's okay. But I was still on the same side. I was right by the stairs. So Ali shows up. We're booing the shit out of him because, just the night before, bro just totally stole the win from Mike Santana. We were pissed at him. And little side tangent. Ali recently, as far late last month, wrestled one of our wrestlers here from El Paso. He wrestled, I've mentioned him a few times, he wrestled Cosmo Orion here in Arizona.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Yeah.
It was dope as hell. Except apparently, Ali kind of acted because Cosmo was one of the ones who was with the ring crew. He was part of the ring crew for TNA, but he was in charge of Ali's meet and greet, and he said that Ali completely really didn't acknowledge him or didn't, oh hey, what's up? Like nothing. He only said hi to him because he had to, because Cosmo was in charge of running his meet and greet with the fans and stuff. He was in charge of getting the tickets or whatever, taking the pictures or whatever. But that's the only reason why I guess he interacted with Cosmo. Other than that, he kind of just ghosted him. Bro went ghost on him, which was kind of fucked. Cosmo was venting to me about that after the Friday show because I ran into him. So I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. I was like, that's fucked. And so finally, me and one of the other wrestlers from Legacy, we were sitting, I was sitting in the front row and then he was sitting in the row behind me. So I was like, you know what? I said, when Ali was coming, I'm like, dude, let's chant for Cosmo. Let's see if he reacts. Let's see if bro fucking gets pissed. So yeah, so Ali comes and they either go this side or that side, but they happen to come. Ali came towards our side. We went to the stairs where we were sitting, and so we started saying, "Let's go, Cosmo." We started saying, Cosmo, Ryan almost kicked your ass. He fucking beat the shit out of you. We just started freaking haggling him, and dude, bro goes about to go up the stairs. He stops. He fucking turns around and gives us the ugliest look. It was fucking hilarious. Oh, I have video footage of it. I have a fucking picture. It was hilarious. We got a reaction out of Ali for, throwing Cosmo's name in his face. And that was just a highlight in itself. But yeah, that match was against Mike Santana, who was super over the crowd. And Santana is my pick of the week for that reason.
Listen, I've liked Santana since it was Santana and Ortiz in AEW.
Not that I didn't like him. I was just like, oh, okay, he's cool. But now I'm like, holy shit, this guy's fucking awesome.
Listen, I always wanted more for him, and I'm happy he's finally getting it.
Oh, he is. I think he's gonna probably be a champion soon, no fucking doubt. But I will say though, I could have met him too, especially since the interviews are super cheap. But like I said, I mentioned this to Katie. We taped 2 episodes of Impact. Apparently, there was 2 tapings in one night, and we were so fucking exhausted. So we were there from 6 to 11, just nonstop recording shows, recording matches, recording segments. Don't get me wrong, it was fun, but oh my god, we were so fucking gassed. We were so tired. And then after the show, they still had meet and greets, and I was like, no, dude, I want to go fucking home. I'm tired. But some of my friends who stayed behind for the meet and greets, one of my friends, the one who got me the meet and greet for Joe Hendry, he got the Hardys. He met the Hardys, but he said he waited until 2 a.m. to fucking meet them. I was like, that's bullshit. I would have fucking been pissed if I had to wait that long. I was like, yeah, no. I'm like, Santana, I would have loved to meet you, but dude, I was too fucking tired. I wanted to go home, so I did.
I don't blame you. That 2 a.m.'s wild.
Yeah.
I feel like they definitely should have shut it off at one point. All right, guys, sorry you can't meet them, but y'all gotta go home.
We'll get you a refund or something.
Yeah, I mean, especially because like meet and greets sell out. Take for example WWE World. Listen, this shit. So it opened to the public on Tuesday. I sat on my phone as soon as the timer hit 0. I waited in a queue for about 20 minutes. And I didn't look at anything else. I immediately went to Mommy. I got a photo up with Rhea.
Okay.
So I'm one of the lucky ones because by now, and literally by the end of Tuesday, 90% of the photo ops for everybody were sold out.
That's crazy. And you know some of them are just creeps who want to do inappropriate shit.
True.
Which is kind of
now,
fucked.
If I wanted to and I had the chance, I would have dropped more money. I would have brought Little Rhea and had her sign Little Rhea. But I was like, I can't drop another, 100 to do that. The photo op was already, 130.
That's crazy, dude. I paid 60 for Henry, and that was just a photo op, but I think it was maybe 70 or 80 for an autograph. I was just so desperate. I was like, just get me whatever. If I can meet him, just let me know.
That's why I opted for the photo instead, because then it's
you get to meet him.
I get to meet her. I'm gonna give her a hug and be like, can I have a hug? Tears streaming down my face.
Fuck yeah, as you should.
And I think it's gonna be Adam, where I'll try and play it cool, and then I'll walk away and be like,
that's how I am. That's how I am. I cry afterwards.
Yeah, I usually am I can hold it together for the most part, and then I break down after. But yeah, so Katie's meeting Mommy.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Listen, that's 2 of 3. Give me John. Damn it,
know,
give me John.
Did you not see his promo, Katie? I don't think he wants to meet anybody.
Listen, he didn't break up with me. He broke up with everyone else.
Well, when you put it like that.
And yeah, exactly. And I will be a Delulu bitch until I die about it. Because that's my man. That's my goat. That's my guy. I still will be dressing up as him. Night 2 of Mania. That's not deterring me, John. I paid $90 for that jersey. I will be wearing it.
Right? As you should. So I wore my AJ jacket. I was like, well, AJ's not coming, but I'll still fucking represent.
Exactly. Might as well. Uncle Alan will show up.
Just not when I'm not there. Fuck you.
Well, yeah. Because he said, I don't want to see Savannah.
I know.
Oh, Savannah's going to the show? Oh, cancel my booking.
Yeah.
Cancel the booking.
No. Never mind.
Never mind. So, Savannah, are you ready for the question of the week?
Hell yeah.
So, this stemmed from Jordan Grace. This is all her fault.
Oh, I saw she wore the freaking fishnets with the boots and looked like Patrick. I saw.
So, for those who are unaware, Jordan Grace, who's probably my height, 5-footish, had these very beautiful, very high black boots. That made her very tall, very gorgeous. And she wore fishnets. And her color scheme, she had a, bright pink halter top, thing, and a cute little green skirt. She looked like Patrick Star. Specifically, Sexy Patrick. If anyone's seen the SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
Which if you haven't, shame on you.
Exactly. So, I searched on their channel. I was like, SpongeBob, and nothing came up. And I was like, oh my god. Wrestlers as SpongeBob characters? Okay. How haven't we done this?
I know, right? I feel like we always make a lot of SpongeBob references.
That's what I'm saying. So, this is the perfect opportunity. I already have the name of the show. I already made the thumbnail. I put bubbles in the background. The show's called I'm Ready.
Oh my god.
Are you ready, kids?
I can't hear you. Or aye, Captain.
She skipped the whole part. I love it. So we're gonna do the main people. So SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, Plankton.
Okay. I got like 10 minutes.
Special honorable mention, Sexy Patrick is Jordan Grace.
Obviously. Okay, hear me out though.
Please.
Patrick, I think, is our truth. Just the way he's like, oh, that's my fault, that's my bad. Bro's still kind of in denial of John Cena's heel turn. I think our truth's Patrick. Love you, truth, but like,
yeah, no, I can see that. Like, Patrick has his moments to shine. Truth has his moments of like clarity.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's a good one. I think Mr. Krabs, you know, abuses his employees, cares
money
too much
hungry.
About money. Vince McMahon, everybody.
Vince McMahon. Oh my God, Vince. Both of us, Vince McMahon.
I mean, that's the only one that makes sense, you know? Like,
SpongeBob needs to be like happy-go-lucky. I think it could have been the New Day, but then fuck them. They turned on my boy E. So maybe Willow, because again, back to the whole, you know, happy-go-lucky.
I was gonna say Willow.
Yeah, Willow's ready, bro.
I'm ready.
All right, see, we're
cruising.
So we got Sandy, Squidward, and Plankton, right?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Squidward,
who's depressed
and just pissed off, but kind of relatable in a way.
Honestly, true.
Depressed Corbin. I'm just kidding.
Hear me out. CM Punk.
Dude, you know what? Fuck yes, I think so. Wake me up when because he has some
Squidward works with fucking children. Like,
and I was gonna say, and CM Punk, just like Squidward, has some savage but funny one-liners. Again, I will always say this. I hate how much I love the tell me when I'm telling lines.
Like, they can cook when necessary, and I
yeah. Who's evil? Patrick, not Patrick. Plankton. Someone who's like truly evil, bro. Like, fuck.
Constantly trying to steal.
Mercedes Moné. Constantly trying to steal the spotlight off others. Got that sorry, it's my AirPods. I'm on mobile right now.
Yeah, she's on her phone. It's okay. We're almost done anyways. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking like a Seth or like an MJF.
Ooh, MJF's pretty good because bro likes to like steal wins and he's a rat bastard like Plankton.
He is a rat bastard. This is true.
I think Plankton should be MJF.
All right, then we just need Sandy Cheeks.
Someone who's smart as fuck and Texan.
Oh, are there any wrestlers?
Shawn Michaels, because he knows how to fucking cook. He's smart as hell with his booking, and he's from Texas. Supposedly.
I mean, you know what? Sure.
Yes.
I really tried to think of anybody else too.
Because someone smart you learn from, right?
Yeah.
So we can go with my other option.
Uh-oh. Oh.
I'm gonna say it again. Someone who's smart you learn from. Hey guys.
You stop that shit right now.
I had to.
Savannah, that man unmasked luchadors. He's a menace.
I know. Oh, I had to throw it in there.
I completely forgot about that gimmick because I forgot he existed on TV.
Damn, that's kind of mean.
Am I wrong? When's the last time he did something besides the random promo last week?
To be fair, I think he's more in Ring of Honor. He is the champion.
Oh, Ring of Honor is a whole other fucking story that we don't have time to dissect because Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know what? I think I'm happy with this. SpongeBob is Willow. Patrick is R-Truth. Sexy Patrick is Jordan Grace.
Fuck yeah.
Sandy is Shawn Michaels. Squidward is CM Punk. Mr. Krabs is Vince McMahon because that's the only thing that makes sense. And Plankton is MJF.
There we go.
What a fucking, you know what? I'm happy I did this. You know what? Pat myself on the back. Go, Katie. Thank you, Katie. Yeah. You know what? I like that. I like that. This was a good show. It was a fun time. We had some technical issues that Savannah fixed. She prepared to be fixed in, you know.
Hands from side to side.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Savannah, tell people where they can find you and all of your TNA highlights and stuff.
You can find me on Instagram at y2garcia_. There's no underscore. It's not me. I'm trying not to let this happen, but it's just personal reasons that only Katie knows. Just my schedule's just become a lot tighter for now. So we'll see what happens as far as the show goes. I'm gonna try and make it as much as I can, but it's just it's rough right now, guys. But I'm gonna try, and I'll need to talk to Katie about that, but not right now because it's been a long day. Like today, like it's been fucking rough. Like I've already cried about it and everything, but it's Katie. That's something I want to talk about another day. I'm tired. Like I'm tired. And I used to off plans right now. But
I get it.
Katie's the GOAT, bro, so she understands. So I know that, like, even though I do feel bad, part of me is like, but it's okay because Katie gets it.
Katie understands.
Katie says, I understand.
Katie says, you can follow me on Twitter at KatieRaskin13. The link to your about to everything ShElite Showcase. Twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase and YouTube.com/ShElite Showcase. As of now, kind of maybe still Thursdays. It's sometime.
We'll see.
We'll discuss that throughout the week to kind of figure out a time. But Thursdays, for the most part, I would like to at least keep it on Thursdays because we don't really fight against anything else except TNA, and
it only matters when I'm there.
Exactly. So it's fine. But you guys can go check out the latest interview I did. I know, back in the game, who would have thought? With the lovely Miss Faye Jackson, the first wrestler I got to interview. I'm very excited. It was such a fun time. She is a wonderful human being. Her kitty Stormy made a few cameos, thinking he's the star. It was just so much fun. She's absolutely incredible. So go check that out. It is up on the YouTube now. So, thank you guys again so much for watching. We greatly appreciate it. Until next time, bye-bye.